I'm Rick, I'm an addict. And even the clapping getting me right now. Because they ain't clap for me, I'm going to tell y'all that right now. So, and I'm going to get right into this because, brother said to me, he said, Rick, you leading the meeting? And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I ain't leading nothing. I'm just, they entrusted me to do this service right here to share my experience, strength, and hope. Because lead, I can go there in my mind already. Because I'm leading all of y'all right now, and all y'all need to give me some money. Yeah, all that. I could go there right there. And we talking about a cluttered spirit, and thank God for the program of Narcotics Anonymous. I want to thank this committee for allowing me to share my experience, strength, and hope. Because 20 years ago when I got here, man, I ain't see none of this. I just wanted to stop using. I had burned all my bridges. I ain't had nowhere else to go, and I ended up in a shelter, man. And my family ain't want to deal with me. Baby mama, everybody cut me off. I ain't go to the shelter voluntarily. That didn't happen. And I'm just so elated because this program has given me a life beyond my imagination. You know what I mean? And I guess the greatest thing, I can remember when I first heard the word cluttered. We used to, I'm kind of old school, and my grandmother, she used to make us get up on a ladder and unclutter the gutters. Anybody ever done that? Yeah, with my brother holding my feet. That's the way we did it. Yeah. And it was little birds up there dead, and you had to pull all that stuff out so the water could flow through it. And that's what I think this is talking about, the same with the cluttered spirit, my spirit being cluttered. Because when my spirit is cluttered, there's no God, there's no all this good stuff y'all talking here about practicing spiritual principles. I wear my hat like this for a reason. Because this dude right here is not in the program. I swear to God to y'all, this dude right here will rob all of y'all. And I mean that, bruh, because, I'm a dude that I'm a crackhead. Like, I had a stem in my sock. Like, I went to my uncle's funeral, and I said, let me put my stem in my sock just in case. And I mean that. Yeah. And y'all just going to have to kill me because I'm not standing in gas stations, bumming quarters that take too long. It really do. I'm a crackhead. Don't get me wrong. But somebody gonna kill me. That's what, the literature talks about institution, jails, institution, and death for a reason. And that's the only one I haven't experienced is death. Everything else I done experienced. And, it's so many ways I can go with this. And I'm gonna go with what even bothers me to this day with all the work I've done in here and the time I've been clean and all this and that. To show y'all that I had a cluttered spirit is that when we was raised to not to go into women purses. I know y'all know about that. And I stole $20 out of my grandmother's purse, and she had about $300 or $400 in there. And I justified and rationalized walking down the street that I only took $20. And somebody need to hear me because 20 years later that still bothers me. That's a cluttered spirit. Like, in other words, there is a stoppage. I'm not connected no more. When my spirit get cluttered, I'm telling y'all, I'm dangerous. I mean that. I'm real dangerous, man, when my spirit get cluttered. That's why I do all the work today to not have a cluttered spirit. Because I already know if my spirit ever get cluttered again, somebody gonna kill me. Yeah, because I'm robbing all of y'all in here. I'm the leader. Matter of fact, y'all ain't going to be able to leave out that door till y'all give me something. I mean, but to even talk like that, to be where I am 20 years later, because this program has connected all the dots in my life. Everything, the totality of my entire life. Coming from a shelter, when they told me, you need an ID to get in here, and they gave me, I showed them a dead food stamp card ID. No, seriously, that's the only ID I had. And they gave me a TB test, and they weighed me, and I wore 143 pounds. And when I used the bathroom, I heard a sound, snap, crackling, and pop sound. and they were smoking crack in the shelter. And something instantly put me back to sleep. And I haven't used since then. Now, I talk about this. I'm not a real religious guy. I'm not even that spiritual. But I can actually swear to everybody in this room, I've been touched by an angel in this program. And they talking about this program will get into you without your permission. That's what happened with me. A lot of this happened with me because man, Lord have mercy. Y'all need to know my worst problem is me. Because if anybody in this room done to me what I done to myself, I swear I would have killed y'all. I would have killed y'all. So all of it, it's all about me, man. I did everything to me. Nobody did nothing to me but me. Going, the step worker show you go back in your childhood, and I'm beefing with my father. I'm an ex-pro fighter, and my father ain't never come to none of my fights. And then, I had an aunt that tell me one day, she said, boy, don't you know your father used to sleep in this truck to send that money home to take care of y'all? But I'm beefing because he ain't come to know. But then I look when I was, I got the rockin' sockin' robot. I swear to God I did. I got the 10-speed bike. I got the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. I hope y'all know it's a difference. No. There you go. It's a difference. So when I really looked at it, I'm like, wow, man. We go through things and we we beefing with people and we don't even understand that this man was doing what he's supposed to do, taking care of his responsibility, taking care of his family the only way he knew how. But he didn't come to my fight, so he wasn't a good fight. He wasn't a good father. Y'all can say what you want. And that's what was going on with me until I started getting older and understanding. Man, I've been through a lot. 20 years, just because you clean and you stay in this process, I've been through so much stuff, man, and you talking about a cluttered spirit that sometimes only, the literature is, I don't know who wrote it, they just so smart because it's been times when the only thing I've gotten, when it say every day clean is a successful day, that's the only thing I've gotten. Yeah, because, I already recognize I ain't going to be, I'm not one of them perfect type of dudes and don't want to be perfect. I don't, because then if I'm perfect, I ain't got nothing to strive for. I relate this a lot to boxing because, that trainer is like a sponsor, and you always running into different styles and techniques and all that. And that's the people in here. Yeah, I learned so much from you all. It's the therapeutic value of this thing, of one addict helping another is without parallel. Because with my own device, oh my God, man, I need to stay out of here. I'm telling y'all, I need to always stay out of this mind of mine. I understand the disease of addiction is centered in the way that I think. And it really is, man, this program, it has really, the literature talks about the disease of addiction affects you physically, mentally, and spiritually, and in every area of your life. But for some reason, my mind will tell me I don't need help with that. What I need help for that for? For real. But then I think about that stem. When they say if you got any drugs or drug paraphernalia, take it out. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you flip my stem, I'm killing everybody in here. No, I really mean that, bro. I'm telling you, the stem meant the world to me. I'm going to knock you out. I'm going to do some serious harm to somebody in here if y'all flip my stem. And I mean that. And to come from that to where I am now, it's beyond, it's a demonstration that can't even be told in words, man. For real. Because, I've really, truly been touched by an angel in here. And you talking about a crackhead dude that is a biotechnician. I analyze the COVID. Yeah. And sometimes it might feel like we bragging or none of that, but we not. I didn't even know my own abilities is what I'm telling y'all. I didn't even know I had the ability to do stuff like that. Because I was just so taught. My first job in this program was working in the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. And in 2 weeks, I got a raise. Because I put a move on the buffer. I swear to God, I learned this when I was incarcerated. I put like a little rag under the buffer and buffeted the marble floors in there. And the dude said, who taught you how to do that? I lied to him. I ain't tell him I learned that thing when I was locked up. Yeah, I told him a lie, but he told me, he said, man, we're going to give you a raise and we're going to put you on the executive floors. At that time, the Washington Redskins had the executive floors and all that. So I'm saying that to say I was blocking and cluttering my own blessings. Like the God of my understanding never blessed me until I got my life in order. That's when I started excelling in this program, when I stopped using. It got to come first, man. Staying clean got to come first. This program is 10 times smarter than me, and I know everything. I just don't know how to stop smoking crack. Anything else you ask me, I know. I'm going to tell y'all now, I don't need none of that. I know everything, man. I'm telling you. It is so humbling that this program will humble you because you think you know everything. Because when I was incarcerated, I read every book in the world. Could nobody tell me nothing, man? You know, I'm programming, halfway doing stuff and got a BA degree when I was incarcerated. And it was just a part of programming. But as soon as I got out, man, when I got out of prison, crack had just hit in D.C. And it was, I caught a cab, Ubers wasn't out then. I caught a cab to my grandmother's house, and the cab driver asked me, where can I get some crack at? I'm telling you, I did not even know that it was that addicted because I was already scared of needles and stuff. The first time I hit that stuff, I got addicted. I'm telling you. So, I can say it's an excuse. I did it, but I thought it really was like a sociable drug, like, marijuana and all that stuff. And this next thing I looked up, can you imagine somebody like me on crack? Let me turn this hat around again. This is the reason why I don't wear this hat like this, because I swear to God to y'all, if y'all see me with this hat like this, I swear to y'all, look, don't bring me in your house with my hat like this. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm robbing something, I'm doing something. I swear to God, don't do it, man. Don't bring me in y'all houses. Don't trust me like this. And then I'm one of them, I don't need no co-defendants. Let me tell y'all that now, because I don't want to share. And I know when they talk about self-centeredness is the core of our disease. Oh, no, I ain't never told on nobody, because I do everything by myself. You ain't got to worry. And nobody on this earth can say Ricky told and all that. That's a lie. I'm too selfish. I want it all. I don't need nobody to get high with. I go right over there in that corner. Leave me alone. See, we got to be honest in here, man. For real. We got to be honest in here, man. That's why, and I can't even leave this hat like this too long because I get cluttered. I get flashbacks. I'm telling y'all, I will get flashbacks even 20 years clean. That's why when a dude say, Rick, you leading the meeting? I said, damn, I'm the leader? Just that quick. Just that quick, man. You know what I mean? That's why I need help. At 20 years in, I still need help. That's the part. That's when you allow, when you clean that gut out, you see the water flowing down. You understand what I'm saying? Because I can't do this by myself, man. This is the one thing that I can't do by myself. Recover. I can't. Because I can't recover. What does it say? We do recover. Oh, yeah, I know the literature. I can quote it. That's a gift of mine. All the stuff I've done, I got a photographic memory. The type of work I do, man, you know what I mean? The doctors be saying, no, we want Rick. Yeah, this crackhead dude that had the stem in his sock. Yeah, that kind of stuff. It amazes me sometimes, a dude like me got a company car. I ain't even know they gave company cars. I ain't got to pay nothing. I got a gas card and all that. If I known that, I probably wouldn't have never done this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know they give you cars to go to work and all that kind of stuff and none of that, man. I mean, everything. When they talk about you got to change everything, I had to change everything. And mostly, I had to change my concepts and my ideologies about the way that I thought about things. A man is such a simple individual. Just somebody to take care of his responsibilities. You know what I mean? But I got another shot because I got one granddaughter. Oh, she love Papa, boy. I'm trying to tell y'all. Yeah, she loved me to death. And it's a, you know, when I take her to this thing called a Universal Soul Circus, and she make me eat this funnel cake, she only want her mother with her. Yeah, so that's when I know, okay, if I don't get nothing that's right there is enough for me. It really is, you know what I mean? So if you new in here, I swear to God, I can honestly tell you, if you new in here, if you just don't use, I guarantee you your life will get better. Because that's the first one you got to get. And there's a lot of other things and all that, but I don't even want to distort you with all that yet. Don't use and see what happens. Because, you know, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I did the first, second, and third step, and I got a really, really good job. I don't know about y'all. I ain't need to do no more step work. What? Man, I got a job the first year. I made like $70,000, $80,000 a year. I got a boo. I got a real nice boo. I don't know. Look, I got a wardrobe. When I came in here, I had 2 pair of jeans, T-shirts, bits and pieces of cosmetics, washing up in McDonald's, man. And the girl say, Rick, you look good. She say, if you get a year, I'm going to give you something. I don't know about y'all. Listen, I swear to God, man, that did something for me. I know it was the wrong thing, but I swear to y'all I got that damn year. And I seen her right down here in Ocean City. And I said, hey! I said, I got a year. She ran up to me and hugged me and said, keep coming back. That's a true story, man. I know my motives was wrong, but I swear to y'all I got that year. They said whatever keep you coming. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, with the wrong motive it happened. But you know what I didn't do? I ain't used. So that's what this message is for that newcomer. Because see, we need to understand when we start getting this time and all that. The newcomer is the most important person at any meeting, man. And I started to dress up and all that, but God told me, you know, to do this right here because that's the attraction to this thing, man. The therapeutic value of one addict helping another. Man, I see brothers in here that did. Man, do you know I came from a shelter and they said, Rick, come on, man, we're going to get something to eat. Man, I ain't got no money. They said, did I ask you if you had any money? Do y'all know what you going to get my attention if you feed me. I don't know about y'all. If you tell me you going to feed me, oh, you got my attention. They took me to a place called Daddy Grace Church. I forgot people ate that good. Yeah, I forgot that people ate that good. Yeah, because, you know, I eat tater chips. You know, my top joint is oodles and noodles. Somebody know what I'm talking about, and they know I'm not lying. That's my top joint. Even to this day, I still make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to remember, man, because, you know, yeah, there you go, yeah. So I gotta humble myself because, man, I gotta find new dreams. We used to have these postcards when I was a little boy. You know, Empire State Building, Grand Canyons, Niagara Falls. I've been to all that stuff. I gotta find some new dreams in here. I'm just being honest with y'all. A crackhead dude with a stimulus sock that would chop your head off if you flip it. Yeah, how about that? I gotta find some new dreams. Man, this thing is beyond, I'm still ascending. And I owe it all to this program, man. It connected all the dots, physically, mentally, spiritually, the things that I learned, because I could not stop using, man. Anytime I steal $20 out of my grandmother's purse, I don't care what, come on, man. I'm telling you, this woman raised me, man. This thing crushes me right to this day. And I made amends. I used to go over there 6 in the morning and cut her grass and all that. And she like, baby, sis and that. She didn't know what I was doing. Still made me that big old, bacon sandwich. I ate it. I ate it because of her, the gratitude, you know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. But still it bothers me. And I know what the literature talk about. We're not responsible for our addiction. We're responsible for our recovery. But it don't feel like that. Yeah, how about that? It don't feel like that. I went to my grandma's purse and stole that $20. And I rationalized. Man, rationalization, justification, all that stuff that literature talking about. Because she had $300-400, I ain't take it all. Man, that thing eat at my heart, man. I'm telling y'all. Right to this day, I don't even know how I'm going to get through that one. I don't know, but you talking about we talking about a cluttered spirit, right? Yeah, I still need help with that one. Yeah, bad dude like me, don't get it twisted now. I'm an ex-pro fighter. I sparred with Ray Leonard. I did a lot of things. His brother down here today and all that, I seen him. We took pictures, all this good stuff. But I'm still cluttered with some of the things that I done. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's why some of our fifth steps and, we start doing this step work, they say sometimes we might have to do it with a total stranger, not your sponsor. Yeah, the literature know what it's talking about. I know what I'm talking about because I ain't coming here and going what somebody said and somebody told me and none of that. I studied it for myself. I just don't have to be no quota and this and that and all this. When they reading the literature, that's the most stillest I'll be like this. That's my gratitude for this program. Gratitude is an action. It's not what I say out my mouth, man. I can you know how good I can. Do y'all know how good I can talk? Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, man, I can talk like, man, come on, man. This is the first time that I'm actually doing. I'm putting the work in. It's the action. It's the gratitude. It's what's in my heart. You know what I'm saying? I got so many of these spiritual principles now. It's certain things I can't even do no more. Yeah, it's certain stuff I can't even do if I wanted to do it. That's how this program changed me without my permission. How about that one? Yeah, because I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm on triple OG status, boy, look. I'm trying to tell y'all, if you flip my stem, the whole world coming to an end. Yeah, so I just want to let y'all know, man, if it's any newcomers in here, please, man, please, I implore you, just don't use. Start with that one. Just start with that one. I don't care what happened. Don't use and see once your life change. Thanks for letting me share.